that I have for you guys. Yeah, there's that one. There's another one at the top of the hill. That the resupply bin, that's where you can carry extra ammo and speed loaders and food or whatever. Also, that the resupply bin is where you guys decide where to put it. Okay, let's move on to medic rules. First hit, I get hit, I'm out. Let's demonstrate this. Could I get a battle buddy? Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm shooting, I get hit. I put my reg rag over my head. I say hit, and I yell for medic. I'm down, I can't talk. All I can ask for is for a medic. If my team can reach me, a battle buddy can come up to me and tie a white bandage on me.
I thought you had to tie it around here and he had to take it off.
Do you have your bandage?
Yeah. Just with all the other crap you gave me.
No, just one bandage.
Yeah, it's all tired of. I'll use this one. I had a white one, but he gave me a purple one.
Okay, so just tie it on my arm. Okay, anybody, this is no medic, you know, anybody on my team can come up to me and tie a white rag on me. If I'm sitting here and I'm dead and I'm calling for medic, I have a 5-minute window of when a battle buddy can come up and treat me. After 5 minutes, you've bled out and that's it. You're dead, you have to go find your forward operating base or your casualty collection point. I'll explain that in a sec also. If I was in the middle of the open and there was BBs flying, this guy can drag me. What I mean by that is, that's dragging. No, like, none of that other shit you see in movies. Just that. Arm over the shoulder. We don't want anyone to trip and fall and all that. Okay, okay, so I'm back in the fight. I put my reg rag in my pocket. I have this bloody pink white rag on me. I want to get this thing off because the second time I get hit, that's it, I'm done. I'm dead. I've already been treated. I get shot again. I have to go find a CCP or an FOB. On my priority list of all the chaos that's going to happen out there, I want to find a medic on my team to come up to me and take off my white rag, and then I can put it back in my pocket, and then I have both my lives again. I have my first hit and my second hit. CCP. A medic can designate a casualty collection point. What that is before you and your fire team, before you guys get into an engagement, before you guys know you're going to assault an enemy bunker or something, the medic can point to this tree. These 3 trees, this is our CCP. If we all don't, if I'm alive but you guys get slaughtered, come back here and I'll treat you guys. That's how a medic designates the casualty collection point.
But the medic has to be alive to operate the casualty collection.
Has to be alive. Say your team got into a firefight, you strategically have your medic towards the back of your squad. Half your squad gets wasted. You break contact, and you're trying to recuperate and find your dead. If I get shot in that firefight and I've sat there for 5 minutes and I've bled out, I can try to go to that place where the medic said meet here to get treated. So the firefight ends. The Walking Dead comes to this area where the medic doesn't.
No weapon.
The medic's there and all the dead. 5-minute treat time. The medic can't shoot. You can't shoot while clotting blood and starting IVs. 5 minutes. Medic has their weapon down. They sit there for 5 minutes. Once you've done that, everyone takes off their red rag. If they had a white bandage but then they got shot again, they take that off, put it in their pocket, they have both hits restored. That's how CCP works. If you go to your CCP, you're dead, you're trying to find your buddies, you go to that spot where you said you guys would meet up. No one's there, you're out of luck. You're going to have to hike it back to your FOB. Alright. Your forward operating base, once you've picked a spot, it cannot move. That FOB stays there for the rest of your game. This has only happened a few times at LZ5. FOBs can be overrun. That's if, you know, that team just like puts it like way into the field. The FOB can be overrun, and at that point, the dead, like of that, the team that's being assaulted, they're dead. They have their red rags on. They can pick up their FOB and move it somewhere else. There's no sense in respawning and getting shot, and then 5 seconds later doing that again. If it gets overrun, take your FOB, move it somewhere else on the field.
If
Okay,
your
that's...
FOB, Derek, if your FOB is under attack, you can't respawn there, right? Because if you're in a firefight from your FOB, you can't just get hit, respawn, get hit again, and keep going.
I'm going to leave it up to your guys'
Eternal
judgment
life.
what I mean by that. If this thing is my FOB, and that guy is the opposing force, you can't respawn. It'll be pretty obvious.
Out anyway, right?
What's that?
You have a 5-minute bleed out anyway, right?
Yeah, but this is if you're going back to your FOB to respawn.
Right.
I come back. There's an enemy right there. No way, you can't respawn there. Okay, does anyone have any questions? That's it for the medic and.
How many medics will we have per team? Are you going to go over that yet, or?
We're gonna do 2 medics per team.
So we're not going to use the sprints and all that, okay? We can talk about that.
Okay. All right. What I explained to you guys, it looks like we have some new faces, but most of us have been here once or twice. I just explained to you guys the usual medic rules that we do. There's not that many of us. I feel like this is a nice group of guys to try something new. It's never been tested before. It may turn out to be the worst idea I've ever come up with, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. We'll do a huge AAR afterwards about it, but let's dive into what I had in mind for medic rules. Okay, who has their stuff?
I have all my stuff. I got these doodads.
Okay,
You got my dead rig and everything.
here, grab a kill card from behind him. Behind you.
Oh, divine intervention. Here you go.
Does everyone get the field rules?
I'm gonna lay my gun to it.
If you're confused on any of these rules, you can always report to your squad leader. Squad leaders should be veterans of LC5. You can always ask him or your battle buddy if you're unclear on any of this. Okay, so medic rules. I get hit. I sit down. I put a reg rag on. I yell for medic. So far, it's the same thing. Now, my battle buddy. I'm sorry. Here, could I get a kill card? Okay,
There
I
we
have
go.
There you go.
I'm
You already have the
kill
kill card
card.
on
I
my
had
right
my
hand, but you haven't looked at it yet, so you don't know what it is, right?
Okay, So I'm down, I'm out. My first hit casualty. I put my reg rag on. I pull my kill card out. Arm injury. Direct pressure on my arm. If I don't have that, then I'm gonna bleed out in 5 minutes. What this also does, it indicates to my battle buddy, I need my arm treated. Different wounds take different amounts of time. This indicates to my battle buddy how long it's going to take to treat me and whether I'm able to be treated. Okay, so I'm sitting here. The firefight's moving in our favor. A battle buddy comes up to me. I show him my kill card. Then he comes up to me. This is my stuff. I pull it out of my pocket.
Oh, there's a kill card.
Here, come this way so I can. Okay, so I'm putting direct pressure on my arm. My battle buddy takes my gauze. That's this webbing stuff, and then he wraps it on my arm. Okay, that should be tied off, nice and snug. Now, I'm still holding pressure. Now, my battle buddy gets my tourniquet, which is,
That's your tourniquet right there.
okay, so now my battle buddy ties the tourniquet above the site of injury. Not as tight as a real tourniquet, but snug.
I don't know how to do a tourniquet, so
Just tie it.
Just tie it.
Just tie it.
Tie a knot, grab a stick,
Twist
tie another knot,
the stick. Don't worry about it.
twist
Twist
till
until he
he
screams.
screams in pain, put the stick underneath the first knot.
Okay, I can relieve pressure. The tourniquet's on. My arm's in agony. I need it secured in some way. Now, he's got a triangle bandage.
But that
after
was
that
fine.
one triangle bandage.
I think that would be something like that.
Okay, here.
Well, this is gonna teach people a lesson. They're
Take-
not gonna fuck around in a firefight. You guys.
See how long this is taking?
But you don't want to.
You can't do this out in the open.
You want me to show you how fast it can be?
Here, tight.
I do. Stop it.
Tie the tourniquet.
Stop it. He needs his arm.
I've done it.
I know.
Quite a few times. In real life.
Okay, tourniquet. I got this triangle bandage. And this triangle bandage. It is. Hey, Marco.
Right there.
Your triangle bandage should look something like a triangle. And on the 90-degree angle, it should have a knot like this. That's so that your elbow can catch in this little nook right here. Okay, so this thing comes over here, and then that one comes around my armpit, and then it's able to be secured.
You're gonna sling it? Wait. You're making a sling?
That's not big enough.
It's not gonna work.
Okay, this thing should be long enough, but
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
okay, so I have my triangle bandage on. I have my tourniquet, my gauze, and my triangle bandage. At this point, if I'm not going to get shot immediately after I take off my red rag, I can take it off, pick up my primary, I throw the stock under my armpit, I'm back in the fight. How you deal with this is up to you. Changing mags, you know, if you're about to eat shit,
Make that.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made the triangle bandages in a way that you can, if you're about to fall, you can punch out of it. Okay, that's arm injury. Leg injury. Can you grab that? Someone. Okay, so I have this stuff out of my pouch. I get shot. Dead rag on. Kill card says leg. Direct pressure on my leg. My battle buddy comes up to me, ties a bandage and a tourniquet, like you saw on my arm. Let's not worry about that. Let's just show him the splint.
Okay.
So my battle buddy, he has the tourniquet and splint or the tourniquet and bandage on my leg. He now gets out my splint. He secures it on my leg, and then he gets 2 more bandages, and he secures it distal of the site of injury and proximal to make sure that this splint is secured. Once I've been treated, dead rag off, I'm back in the fight. Except I can't fucking move. Unless, if you guys can,
Make it to the you'd be on the outside.
you can
Don't
drag
worry
them.
about the gun.
Okay?
What? Something about the gun?
Okay, torso.
I didn't know if it was expensive or not.
Oh, it was.
Okay,
I just
so
don't care.
Oh, okay.
torso. If your kill card says torso injury, that's the best one. My battle buddy, he just ties a bandage. It could be like armpit, shoulder, or wherever you don't have gear in the way. It's just a bandage, and then you take your dead rag off and you're back in the fight.
For torso?
Yeah, it's just
They're
one
back.
bandage. Wherever you can mesh it with your gear, once you have that on, you're back in the fight.
You're back in the fight until you get hit again, right? Then you're out. That's the same rules there.
Yes.
Okay.
All this stuff, with the leg injury, I can't walk. With the arm injury, I can't fire my rifle real well. On my to-do list, I want to find a medic, and then from there on out, all the medic rules are the same. If my kill card says head, that's it. No first wound, dead. You're gonna have to find a CCP or an FOB. Question.
How are the kill cards being distributed?
Everyone is going to get a kill card. The medic is going to have like 2 or 3 more kill cards in case anyone loses theirs.
What about, let's say, your head? You're
Well,
dead every time you get
Do
shot.
you get the same kind of injury every time?
Yes.
That's the question.
Okay, I get my kill card. I'm dead. Listen up.
Not trying to make it hard for you, but
Okay, so I've been treated or I've bled out. I'm walking somewhere, you know, like I have my Degradagog and I'm walking to my FOB. I'm walking past an opposing player. He can go up to me and say, "Hey, kill card." I have to pull out my kill card, show him that I had a head injury, because immediately when I got shot, I just walked up and left. He confirms with me that my kill card did say head injury, so that way the opposing force can make sure that the other team is doing this this BLS stuff.
Unless the person bleeds out, though.
And if, say, his kill card is head injury, and he's been stuck with that for like half the day, and he's sick and tired of always walking back to the FOB, and I have a torso kill card, he can say, "Hey, give me your kill card." You have to give him your kill card. You have a red rag on, he's dead, he's alive, you don't have a choice. You can switch kill cards if the guy alive asks for it.
But Rick pointed out.
I guess that's scavenging
bled
body,
out,
dead body.
walking back to the.
If I get shot and I'm hit and I'm like, wow, my friendly forces are like way over there, and I have like a leg injury, I'm, you know, like, what the tendency is going to be is I'm going to say, F this, and walk back to the FOB. Enemy players can spot check me. They can say, "Hey, kill card," and they can see leg injury. You were supposed to sit there for 5 minutes and bleed out. Oops. That's how we can avoid.
I just see an argument happening there. I just see a huge argument
Well, I
happening
mean,
there.
so for example, like you get on
Will
the
you
other side of the
pass
field,
me?
you're walking past,
My team's all
you're
dead.
running into enemy dudes
Why
that
should I
aren't
say
even, wasn't even part of the firefight, but they're on the other side walking like in between you and your fob. You walk by and you're like, I mean, what? One, somebody could just lie about it and say, oh, I already bled out for 5 minutes. You weren't there.
Halfway through the day, I'm gonna give a Frago to each force. If everything's going real shitty, the Frago will say, revert back to old school medicals.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna give your thing a try.
Okay,
absolutely.
I really am.
We should.
You might bring up some memories.
I'm doing this.
I'm gonna give it a try.
I'm doing this against McGee's permission. I want to show everyone that there's something here. We can do this.
We're gonna make it work for you, Derek.
We're gonna try.
I hope here.
We got your back.
If you see me out in the field just crying somewhere, you brought up a bad memory, then you should feel bad.
Okay, let's get green for at this table, tan for at the picnic bench up at that hill.
I need to go put this away and go get another magnet.
This is gay. You'll see. You'll see.
Who dropped space trap? Black space trap.
Alright, guys, here you go.
Here you are, brother.